Good morning, everyone. Good evening. Good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. Hello, Turkey is in the house. I can see that. Wherever you're calling in from, just let us know so that I can greet you. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Uno from Sweden, Denmark. Hi, Finn. Good to have you on the call. And Italy is in the house. Good morning, everyone. All my friends in the United States. I'm currently in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and actually flying off tonight to Europe, to Oslo. Hello, Crete. Fantastic. Hello, Malaysia. Merhaba, merhaba. And hola, amigo Lidia de España. Hola, amiga Lidia de España. ¿Qué tal? Guapa. Good night and good night. Okay, hello, Holland. And Chris, Alex from Spain. Hello to you, all of you. All right, merhaba. Izmir's in the house. And we got Mexico as well. Hello, Peru, Peru. Istanbul. And we got Italy in the house as well. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the greetings. Thank you so much. And thank you for welcoming me to the Sunshine State. You know, for me, I'm in the Sunshine State of mind all the time. Right now, Florida is called the Sunshine State. And it is, but in my mind, it is sunshine all the time. So I'm glad to be congruent of actually also being in the state and not only in the state of mind. All right? Fantastic. Hello, 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 everyone. Well, anyway, look, hello, we even got Melbourne, Melbourne, Florida. And I was probably a little bit late for those of you guys in Australia. Look, I wanted to do a short Periscope today because my wife, she's waiting downstairs. So I want to get to the point. And what I'd like to talk about today is something that I went through in the training last night with Mr. David Imonite, one of the world's most successful people within our industry, in the industry of network marketing. Those of you who may not be part of our company, OrGano, this is a training call. You're, of course, more than welcome to stay and stick around and listen, and hopefully you can learn something and pick it up and apply it to your everyday life, okay? Also, I also like to warn people, just like we always do on these calls, just make sure that we don't use any abusive language. Please be respectful to all the listeners that's on the call. And if you have something you'd like to share with me later on, then feel free to do so by contacting me on Facebook by looking up facebook.com/Coffee Millionaire Coach. Or Carlos Osby. I don't want anyone to put any links here to market their opportunity, regardless if you're from my company or if you're from a different company. Please be respectful. This is a training call. So hopefully you get something out of it. And for those of you who find value in what I will be sharing today, go ahead, tap the screen, show me as much love as you can, because that way I know that you appreciate what I will be sharing with you. All right. I hope the internet is fine and that everything's working out okay. So look, guys, I have been over the last couple of weeks, I've been visiting Houston, Texas. I've been in Mexico City to our first Latin American convention. It was absolutely outstanding. It was so awesome. Hello, Tanya from Thailand. It was absolutely amazing. We had an amazing time, not just with the management there and Mr. Bernardo Chua and Mr. Shane Moran, but we also had the pleasure of spending time with all our diamonds, our blue diamonds, our black diamonds, our crown diamonds, and even our crown ambassadors, Mr. Jose Ardon, first time in Mexico, representing OrGano, and also Mr. John Secturas. It was an amazing event. It was also very inspiring, and I know that all the thousands of people that was at the arena, they really, really enjoyed what we were doing, and you know, we're taking our company to the next level. And for those of you guys that's out there that may have been asleep for a little while, it's better you wake up, because what's about to happen is something you probably did not even realize. We're just 7 years old, guys, and where this company is going, you know, they call a visionary for a specific reason, because a visionary is someone who can see things that other people cannot see. And I can tell you, I can see things that maybe some of you cannot see as of now, because I've had the pleasure of spending time with Mr. Holton Boggs, Mr. Shane Moran, and Mr. Bernardo Chua these last couple of weeks. And not only from what they have been sharing with me, information that is valuable and where our company is going, but because of the energy behind of what is about to happen. So those of you guys that's maybe been sleeping up until now, wake up. And those of you who are new on this call for the very first time, I welcome you to our family. You got a ride ahead of you, and just fasten your seatbelt, guys, because this is going to run fast, okay? Now, today's topic is about the money is in the nose. And what do I mean by that? Well, last night, Mr. David Imonita, he was sharing with us that the money is in the nose. And let me explain to you what that means. You know, the more people you talk to, you shouldn't actually be out there expecting that everyone is going to join your business or everyone is going to buy your product. Because regardless of what product you have, there may be a necessity for your product at the right moment in time, or there may be some rejections for the product that you may be offering. I mean, I personally, with my company, I'm offering a gourmet coffee, which is an easy product because most people, they consume coffee and they do it several times a day. You know, the advantage we have of our product is that it's low cost. If you were to go and consume any favorite coffee of yours in any nice coffee bar, as well as it gives you some health benefits. So, you know, we have a good advantage. Now, if you're promoting a product that may be needing a little bit more explanation, it may not be as easy to, you know, to move your products. You may have to do a little bit more of convincing, but it's all the time by having a personal testimony behind the product or the opportunity that you'd like to offer. And the more you approach, the more exposures you can do, the more you'll be able to get no's, and at the end, you'll also be able to get the yeses. So let me explain to you what Mr. David Imonita was sharing with us all last night here in Fort Lauderdale. Now, let's say I go out and I talk to 10 people, and you go out and you talk to 100 people. And for the 10 people that I talk to, 9 of them are going to say no to the opportunity. Maybe even 9 are going to say no to the product. Now, I've never ever experienced that people have said no to the product. But let's just say, talking about recruiting and talking about getting people interested in joining your business and becoming a business partner of yours. Let's say that 9 out of 10 people are going to say no, and 1 out of 10 is going to say yes. Now, let's say you go out and you talk to 100 people, and 90 people are going to say no to the business, but 10 people are going to say yes. Now, where do you see that most of the money is being made? Obviously, by exposing your business to 100 people. But that means that you have to count the no's. You're going to have 90 no's before you actually is going to get to your 10 yeses. And this is where most people in our industry today, they lose out, because they contact 10 and they think it's hard work because they may be lazy, or they may be afraid of the rejection that they're going to experience, and they're not comfortable with the no's that they're going to get. But as Mr. David Imonita says, and as so many industry experts out there says, it's a numbers game. So the more people you talk to, the more people you can expose your business to, the more no's you will collect. But at the end of the day, you'll become better. You'll become more of a master of practicing. The more successful you will become, the more yeses you will collect. But as I say, the money is in the no's, because the more people you talk to, the more no's you're going to get, but the better you're going to become. And as long as you don't take it personal, as long as you don't start crying about it, as long as you don't start creating more fear of the rejection that you will get, you are going to become better. because this is the thing, guys. People who do not succeed in our industry, as long as you're representing a legitimate company, as long as you believe in the product that you have, as long as you believe in you and you believe in what you're doing, and you believe that there's big ethics and there's moral behind what you do, the only reason why you will not be able to succeed is because you're too afraid of rejection and you're too lazy going out doing the work. So this is my advice to you, my friends, after, being at Mr. David Imanitia's training yesterday. I mean, have I heard it before? Yes, of course I've heard it before. But Mr. Imanitia, he is so good at putting it into a simple way so every single person will be able to understand and catch up on what he says. And that's why I love the training so much. And that's also why I'd say, he's one of the best, in our industry, not just in our company, but in our industry, number one. And number two, he makes you, me, and everyone else become a better person. The way he uses his words, the way he uses his energy, the way he actually expresses himself, the way he is actually teaching us. So for that reason, I believe that as long as you go out and you expose your business, regardless of how many no's you get, you will get the yeses. So this is my advice for you for 2015. We only got 1 month left, guys. Regardless of what business you represent, regardless of what opportunity you represent, you have 1 month left of the year. If you're following the regular Roman calendar, you only got 1 month left. And what are you going to do with it? How are you going to do this month? How are you going to impact lives around you? How are you going to set the standards for 2016? Well, I tell you what, it starts in 2015. If you haven't reached your goals yet up until December 2nd, 2015, this is a time to do it, my friends, because the keys are in the preparation. You got to go out and start preparing the business so that 2016 can become your best year ever so far. How do you do it? You do it by preparation. How do you prepare? You do it through action. How do you do action? You go out and you sample your product. You go out, you expose your product. You go out, expose yourself, because who's the product? You are. Regardless of whatever samples you have, that's just a vehicle. You yourself is the product. So my advice to you is to go out, create a massive month. Last month of the year, last month in November, I said to everyone, we're going to have the best month so far. Guess what we did? We had our best month so far in terms of money, in terms of leadership, in terms of momentum, in terms of growth. In average, all around the world, in our group, we did have our best month so far. Why did we have our best month so far? Because we made a decision to make it our best month. You can make this your best month. You can make December your best month so that 2016 is going to be your best year ever so far in the history of your lifetime. Okay, but it all depends on you. Go out, expose. Go out, talk to people. Go out, sample people. For those of you who celebrate Christmas, you have a great opportunity of giving away your product. Put it under the Christmas tree. Expose your product. Give out samples. Give out gifts. Say it is your holiday gift. Don't be lazy. Go out and get the job done, because for what you do this year is going to set the standards for what you will do next year. Remember, how you do anything is how you will do everything. Okay? So, like I said, the money is in the know, and the biggest money is in the follow-up. So go ahead, go out there, make this your best month so far. Don't make it an excuse and say, for some people it's a holiday season. For some people they go away on holidays. For some people say, well, it's Christmas. Exactly. Turn it into your strength and your advantage. That's exactly what I and my wife Tina are doing. We're turning it into our strength. There's going to be more coffee on the Christmas trees this year than it has ever been in our families and with our friends around the world. It's going to be more coffee everywhere. So make sure you invest in your business, get yourself set up on a Star Achiever if you're part of our company, and start giving products out and you shall receive. Start sampling products and you will receive referrals. Start following up and you will see the money come in. Start exposing your business and you will see that you'll get more leads. All right? If you're doing this part-time, you should at least have 2 new contacts every single day. If you're doing this full-time, you should get anywhere between 5 to 10 exposures every single day consistently. You get it done, and this, I promise you, will be your best month so far. So remember, the money is in the nose. The more you expose, the more you'll get. All right? That's it for me. I'm going to go down, join my wife, and we're going to go out, hit Fort Lauderdale, look around, and then we're flying to Europe, where I will be spending 4 days in Oslo, my hometown, not to hang around and go for a holiday, but to actually work and to sample, expose my business. I've got meetings set up, and my question to you is, what is your plan for the next week? For the next month? What are you doing? Are you going to sit around, wait for things to happen, or are you going to go out and make things happen? You know what? I'm also traveling to Asia, where I'll be spending the next couple of weeks. I'll be finishing off this December in Verona on the 19th of December and in Milano on the 20th of December. I'll be going home on the 21st of December to celebrate Christmas, but to keep on working and exposing my business by putting all those coffee boxes on the Christmas trees all around the world. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. If you've had some value from this Periscope, if you liked it, what you can do is you can share it on your social media. Just go ahead, swipe to your right, and you will see that you can share this Periscope with friends on social media. You can copy the link, you can put it on Twitter, Facebook, Line, whatever you want to do. So make sure that people in your teams, they watch this Periscope. Let's take action, guys. Let's make December the best month so far. And as we always say, it's easy, it's simple, it's OrGano, and I look forward to seeing you on the top. Bye for now, guys.